Good afternoon, everyone. This is Larry Phillips. I'm going to be starting a series of discussions directed to a certain group of people. Okay. This is going to be a personal message to all of those who don't need God. This is the message I'm bringing to all the people, all of those who don't need God. Okay. And this is the first of many videos that is going to be done on this subject, and I'm going to cover the key points in this particular message in the format of some questions. So I have some questions for all of those people who say they don't need God. The first question is, if there is a God, who is He? If there is a God, who is He? Number two, what has God, if there is a God, what has He revealed to man? Okay. Number three, if there is a God, has He revealed Himself to some more intimately than others? If there is a God, has He revealed Himself to some more intimately than others? The next question I have is, what happens when you die? What happens when you die? The next question is, have you suffered personal pain? Have you suffered personal pain? That could be physical pain, it could be mental pain, but have you suffered personal pain? Next question is, have you enjoyed personal pleasure? Have you enjoyed personal pleasure in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, whatever? Is there evidence of life after death? Is there evidence of life after death? Are you an eternal being? Or when you die, is that all there is? Are you an eternal being? Is the Bible from God Himself, or is it just fables? Is the Bible from God Himself, or is it just fables? Is the creation account in the Bible a lie, or is it true? Is the creation account in the Bible a lie, or is it true? Is there truly a heaven or an everlasting paradise? Is there truly a heaven, an everlasting paradise? Is there a hell, everlasting punishment? Is there a hell, everlasting punishment? Are all things predetermined? Are all things predetermined, or does it just everything happen by chance? Are all things predetermined, or do things just happen by chance? Do you have a free will, and do you determine your own destiny? Do you have a free will, or do you determine your own destiny? Or is it determined by God? Is your destiny determined by God? Where does evil come from? Where does evil come from? Will the earth be burned up and destroyed? Will the earth be burned up and destroyed? Will there be a new heaven and a new earth called the New Jerusalem? Will there be a new heaven and a new earth called Jerusalem? Well, that's the beginning questions that I'm going to cover in this series, entitled A Personal Message to All Those Who Don't Need God. And we're going to seek to find the answers to these questions in the video broadcast that will follow. But I want you to think about these questions, and I want you to write down the answers before we start the study. And I'm going to quickly read them again, and I want you to think about them, and I want you to write down the answers, what you think is the answers, and we'll see how it compares with the answers that I come up with. Okay? Again, is there a God, and who is he? What has God revealed to man? Has God revealed himself to some more intimately? What happens when you die? Have you suffered personal pain? Have you enjoyed personal pleasure? Is there evidence of life after death? Are you an eternal being? Is the Bible from God or just fables? Is the creation account in the Bible a lie or true? Is there a heaven, everlasting paradise? Is there a hell, everlasting punishment? Are all things predetermined? Do you have a free will? Is everything determined by chance or fate? Where does evil come from? Will the earth be burned up and destroyed? Will there be a new heaven and a new earth, which will be called the New Jerusalem? I want you to think on these questions, and then we'll start this series. We'll be doing this probably once a week in a video as we address these questions. God bless.